Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we're playing Eggs Tron. That is Tron that relies on Foundry Inspector to make your artifacts cost less to cast and hopefully free. So with two of them in play, all of our artifacts are free. Energy Refractor and Prophetic Prism. We do have the newly unbanned Prophetic Prism, but we are also lost Deadly Dispute. So we're playing 3 Grim Search, 4 Eviscerator's Insight. Grim Search is great because you can dig really far, and then Foundry Inspector helps us to cast Prophetic Prism, Refractor, and Wellspring. We have Candy Trail and Conjurer's Bauble. Conjurer's Bauble can loop stuff from a deck, and then we can actually use Stream of Thought kind of like High Tide does, where we stream ourselves for value and then Conjurer's Bauble back to stream, which is pretty sweet. And then we can make our deck size smaller that way as well as like with the Grim Search. Our win condition is the Pactdoll Terror in the main deck here. Sideboard-wise, we have Golem Foundry, but I think Pactdoll Terror is a nice way to go on the life game plan as well. So we have 4 Candy Trail, 2 Weather, and 3 Pactdoll Terrors. We have Scattershot to clear the board if we need to, which we can loop back with the Conjurer's Baubles, for example. And then in the sideboard, we have 4 Duress, specifically for the High Tide matchup, where we want to Duress them, then bauble back our Duress, and then Duress them again over and over and over and over to bury them. We have Scattershot for Fairies, Ancient Grudge for Relics, Krark Clan Shaman for ground decks, Golem Foundry pretty good against blue decks, and then Nile Spellbomb for the graveyard based decks. I'm excited to try it out. I do like playing eggs, and we'll see what we can make happen. I'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1. I did want to mention that this deck was donated by the Portland, Oregon Pauper Discord. And if you live in the Portland metro area, definitely join the Discord at portlandpauper.com. I'll put that in the description as well. So we're up versus S Ponza. Hopefully they're not playing Ponza. They could be. That would be terrible. 1 lander with the mulligan. Oh no. So this is another mulligan. This is actually a worse 1 lander. Okay. This is maybe our best. Let's keep this, put back Prophetic Prism and the crop rotation and hope that we draw a land. If they're on Ponza and I don't draw a land, I'm dead. I could have maybe put back the Insight. I was thinking about putting back the Insight and keeping the crop rotation. I really wanted to go 3 or 4. Colony Garden. So not exactly Ponza. But we Ponza'd ourselves. What do they play on turn 2? Haunted Mire. I don't know what that means. Could be Dredge. We find a Conjurer's Bauble, so I'm just going to draw a card. Pactdoll Terror. Okay, it appears to be Gardens. At least we have time. Like Conduit Pylons. Going to immediately fetch and grab a power plant, and then Tower is on top. That's so good. So lucky, finally. We missed 2 land drops, but we're going to have Tron. Yay. They play Thorn of the Black Rose. Okay. I'll play a Wellspring and a Weather the Storm. I don't think I want to expose my Pactdoll Terror to removal right away. A Fanatical Offering their plant. So they're looking for land drops too. Plays a Colony Garden. Alright. Blood Fountain enters the battlefield. They use a map. Toxin Analysis on top. They could just bin that. They bin it. I'll get in for 2. Okay. We have Scattershot. Don't really need it right now. Let's play Refractor. Draw a card. Prophetic Prism, draw a card. I'll play out... I'm just going to play the Conjurer's Bauble and pass. On their end step, I will Visitor's Insight the Wellspring. We don't really need to pop off the Weather Storm just this early. That's only 2 damage a turn right now. They're going to be looking for their, what's his face though? Avenging Hunter if they have it. They get in for 2. No problem. They draw from the Monarch. So that's sort of advancing our mill game plan. Make black, Visitor's Insight, sacrificing the Wellspring. Find Foundry Inspector. So we can try to storm off on another turn. And... Tower. Okay, I'll take a draw. They discarded Krark Clan Shaman. They're Jund. Play Tower. Play out a Wellspring. Another Wellspring. Okay. You find Stream of Thought. So maybe I Stream of Thought myself, then put back the Conjurer's Bauble, and then I bauble back the Stream of Thought. Let's make blue. Stream of Thought targeting me. Put back Salvage, Bauble, and 2 Wellsprings. Okay. Bauble back the Stream. Alright, I think I can pass. Then on their turn, I'm going to Viscer's Insight the Wellspring, and on the next turn after that, try to storm off a bit. They play a Vault of Whispers. Looks like they're going to play a Troll. Okay. Gets in for 2. We'll use 6 mana. Crack a Wellspring. Draw 3 cards. Yikes, that's a lot of lands. We drew a Grim Search. Let's start by Grim Searching. Bargain away the Wellspring. We draw a Bauble. I want Candy Trail. That's it, I think. And then we find Map. Let's play Inspector. Play a free Candy Trail. They're going to kill the Inspector. Snuff out. Okay. Storm is 4. Foundry Inspector on top. Don't think I need this Weather the Storm right now. Off the Inspector. Let's go ahead and play a Bauble. Bauble back the Grim Search. Then play out Map. And make green. Or I should make red. 6, 7. Doesn't kill everything. So let's make green. And cast Weather. And then just grab a tower, I guess. Okay, we gained a bunch of life. And then I'll discard my random lands that don't matter. They have Viscer's Insight. We do have 2 Conjurer's Baubles in the graveyard, which isn't great. They play Olympus. They can't snuff out my Pactdoll Terror. Plays a Prophetic Prism. That's how they're splashing their red cards. Plays Vault of Whispers. We did not have very many lands left in the deck, so we're looking to draw a bunch of action. They get in for 8. They draw off the Monarch. Play the Tower. I think I'm going to start with the Pactdoll Terror. And then play the Foundry Inspector. Just drain them a little bit. Inspector. Ugh. Use a cast down. Let's try drawing cards, see if I can find a Dispute Effect. Find a Candy Trail. That's nice because it can set up this draw. Play a 0 mana Candy Trail. So crop rotation, bottom, top the Insight. Cast Energy Refractor. Draw a card. Now I can just make black. Crack the extra Energy Refractor. Now we found a Pactdoll. Play another Energy Refractor, draw a card. And draw a card. Grim Search. Okay. We're at 32 life. They play a Wellspring. Kills my Inspector. Prophetic Prism, okay. They get in for 8. So if I want to kill everything, I need Storm 8, because that would blast both of these creatures. Really, we're looking for a Frantic Salvage if we want to get that done. Let's make black. Play a Pactdoll Terror. We still have 1 left in the deck if we need to try to win, where these get bogged away. Play a Prophetic Prism. Okay, drain you 1. They did not have a response, so they must have Snuff Outs in hand then. Play a Candy Trail. Drain you to 12. A Fanatical Offering to draw 3 cards. Storm is 4. Another Grim Search. While I bottom this, guess I can top that. Draw a card. Land. We need 4 mana. So let's make black. Grim Search, bargaining away the Refractor. Storm is 5. I have to take the Pactdoll, I think. And then maybe I take the Wellspring. And I know that they have Where's 5? I think I'm just going to cast the Wellspring. Put you to 11. Another Wellspring, okay. Put you to 10. I could have played out the second one, but I was sort of afraid that they would have a random sweeper. They showed us the Krark-Clan Shaman plus Toxin analysis, so I will pass. We're very close to finding our endgame. They attack for 8, we'll go back to 22. That's fine. They give their thing lifelink. We only have 12 cards left in our deck. So almost done getting to the final combo turn. Fanatical Offering. Guess looking for a sweeper. Or a removal spell. Plays a refurb, so we'll discard a land. That is fine. Doesn't matter at all. And they tap out to cast a troll. So they're probably going to die. Let's see what we can do. One of the towers is in the graveyard. I will play the Foundry Inspector, then play the Pactdoll Terror. I don't know which was more efficient, but it feels like it was more efficient to do it this way. Then we're going to bargain and sacrifice the Wellspring, finding a Visitor's Insight. So we take the Salvage and a Bauble, and then we make white. So white, Salvage, get back, Bauble, Wellspring, Inspector, Bauble, Refractor, Prism, Wellspring, Bauble. This means we can just cycle all through all of these things. Put the Inspector on top, and everything else doesn't really matter where it is. Cast my Foundry Inspector for 2 mana. Bauble. One is dead. Sweet. We're back to Frantic Salvage. Then I start casting cantrips. Zoom in. So we missed 2 land drops. Kept a 1 lander. Still got him. Alright, and then we want to bauble back the Bauble. Maybe even bauble back the Stream. Guess I bauble back the Stream. Continuing to bauble. Get back the Conjure's Bauble. And then we'll just cast 1 more artifact and you're dead. Alright, that was easy. It definitely goes faster when you have the Pactdoll Terrors in play. So, Golem Foundry is probably pretty good. We don't really need the crop rotations. We want an Ancient Grudge. I don't know how important the Weather Storms are going to be. Maybe we can just cut 1 Inspector. Alright, that's fine. Another 1-lander. We're on the draw. We have Candy Trail. And an extra draw with a Bauble. I'm going to keep. Okay, lead on a Colony Garden. So best draw is a Tron land. We draw a Polluted Mire. So I think I'm going to lead on the Power Plant. There's still the possibility of drawing a Tron land. They might, okay, they're going to bargain and kill my map. Stink. Play the Polluted Mire and the Candy Trail. So we have another map and a Power Plant. We draw the Power Plant. We play the Prism. We draw the map. Then we play the map. Or this turn I just play the Golem Foundry. That might be fine. They refurb. I don't like that very much. I guess I'm going to get rid of this Pactdoll Terror. That's the thing I'm most far from using. We'll just go ahead and slam the Golem Foundry. They play another Colony Garden. I mean, maybe they have another Troublemaker Oof. Wow, they do. Oh, okay, Fanatical Offering. I guess both are bad. Map, finding a cast down. So they have 5 damage right now. They're going aggro on me. Guess I needed the Weathers. Okay, map in play. We grab the Mine. Play the Mine. Play the Conjure's Bauble. They play a Prophetic Prism. Alright. Sacks the Prism to an Insight. So they're looking for lands. I could bauble back the Pactdoll Terror, but I'm afraid that the Nihil Spellbomb is going to eat my card draw effect. They duress taking my Prism. It's unfortunate. Just going to draw a card. Find another bauble. They get in for 5. And we have Energy Refractor, so let's play Foundry Inspector. Play the Energy Refractor for 1 mana. Draw a card. Guess I'm just going to bauble. And then, I guess, try to return the bauble. I should have baubled previously. They can just crack their Spellbomb and get rid of both my baubles here. Fine. So, I guess it was about equivalent. They Fanatical Offering away a land. They have Cast Down in hand, that's known. Mapped onto the Refurb, finding a Writhing Chrysalis. That's a lot of damage. Playing a Lembas. Okay. Let's see if they attack with a Troublemaker Oof. They refurb away my Insight, that blows. They are attacking, so I get to pop out a creature and block. They have 6 damage in the air right now. Let's play a Wellspring. Draw a card. Finding a Swamp. Draw a card. Map. Okay. Land. And we can attack. Okay. They're going to put me to 1 here. Playing a Lembas. So how do I get past this? I take the Scattershot out. I did not take the Scattershot out, I think. I still have 2 Weather the Storms in the deck. I have the Pactdoll Terror, but the refurbs are pretty big. I'll be able to draw 3 cards with the Eviscerer's Insight plus 1 for turn. They put me to 1. I wanted to yield until the next end step to sack the map so that they can't refurb it away. My tower. I should maybe have made a creature, but I don't think it mattered that much. Land. We probably should play things that are cost reduced before anything else so that they don't cast down my creature and then have it not matter. Draw a card. Draw a card again. Grim Search. I can't cast that. Dang. Visitor's Insight. Sacrifice this. Wellspring. Found the Weatherstorm. Lucky. Cast a Wellspring. Draw a card. Cast an Expedition map. And go ahead and green. Weather the Storm. And get in for 6. Weather the Storm, dunking on mid-range. But they still have 6 power in the air. I have 12 power on the table. Ha, they have their own Weather Storm. That's funny. Love that. That didn't matter that much, but I'm glad they have Weather Storm. I hope they don't have the Duress. They play an Ichor Wellspring. Bringing in Weather Storm for an infinite combo, huh? Fair enough. Fanatical Offering draws 3 cards. I really need to keep this Grim Search in my hand. I don't want them... I'm hoping that they don't have a Duress. They have the Duress. That's sad. I'll play make some creatures. And then, I guess on my upkeep, I will crack for a land. Probably getting a Crystal Grotto or my Surveil land so that I can actually set up my next draw. They make a Colony Garden token. Map. Finding a cast down. Do you want to draw a cast down? They do. Okay. Gets in for 7. So on my upkeep, before I draw, let's crack this. Grab the pylons. We find Candy Trail. So let's start with Candy Trail. That's 0 mana. Come on, card draw. I have to bottom both of these. Pioneer Spectre, not good here. Play the Conduit Pylons. One more look. Ancient Grudge. I guess I can kill both of these. So top, draw, make red, make green, kill this, and attack. Okay, they take 9. We want to make sure we wait until the next end step to put the Golem token into play in case they have a sweeper. They just have another refurb. I have to sadly click my tower. It goes away. Play a land. We know they have 1 cast down in their hand, maybe 2. Visitor's Insight in the graveyard. The value. Bummer. Okay. Limbus goes back into their deck. We'll pop out a Golem. I'm looking for card draw. I can turn this stop off. Cast down the Inspector. Okay. I will attack. 12 coming in. They go to 11. Plays a Troll. They're attacking. Okay. I will attack. Maybe not. Should I attack? I will deal them 3 damage. They can gain back 3. I can't really kill them on the next turn, so I have to just pass. They crack their Limbus. Looks to be another Troll. We are suffering from not having card draw. I'll block. Gang block this one. That 1 Duress there really hosed me. Come on. No. Not like this. I really should have put 4 Rowan's Grim Searches in the deck. Like they have a Chrysalis. Getting in. That's 8 damage. Can't block because it requires 3 blockers. It's super menace. And then they play a Thorn. So we're super dead. Need a card draw spell. And I will concede. Unfortunate draws there. So they had their early disruption for my mana. I don't think I need the scatter shot. Well, maybe. Just need more ways to draw cards. But Stream of Thought can put card draw back in my deck. Okay, we're on the play. We have Tron online. Easy peasy. So I'll start with the Candy Trail and look for card draw effects. Our opponent has mulligan to 6. Play the Candy Trail. I think we have to bottom both of these. Question is whether we play the Prism or crack the trail. I think we just play the Prism. Draw a card. We found a map. They play a Limbus. So I can go tower, map for the Polluted Mire, cycle it, and then can bobble it back, or just play the Refractor. It's probably better to play the Refractor for mana efficiency. On an Ancient Grudge. So by bobbling back the Polluted Mire, you turn every other map into a 5 mana draw card. They play a Limbus and top. So is this a duress then? No. Feels like they might have a Thorn then. Let's get back the Polluted Mire. Pactdoll Terror. Okay, I might as well cast it. Pactdoll Terror. Drain you 1. Play the Prism. Drain you again. Play mine. Draw a card. Is my Pactdoll Terror going to hold the fort, or do you have cast down? They put something on top, so it's got to be good. Maybe it was a Fanatical Offering where that they can sacrifice the Limbus. They play a Vault of Whispers. It was a cast down, I guess. Refurb, getting rid of a land. I think I should blow up their land in their refurb. Another refurbished. Okay, I'll get rid of a land. We have an Eviscerer's Insight. Let's play Refractor. Draw a card. Make black. Draw. Drawing a Wellspring. Play the Wellspring. Play the Candy Trail first. This sets it up. Okay, I think both of these are good, right? Maybe the Pactdoll isn't that good. I think both are good. Then play out black mana. Bargain the Wellspring. Okay. So we definitely want the Grim Search. And I guess the Pactdoll Terror. We're losing a Foundry Inspector. They play a Colony Garden. They have 3 cards in hand. Eviscerer's Insight, sacrificing a Limbus. Getting in for 4. So I want to add some creatures to the table. I don't know if it's better to like go Terror and then Golem Foundry, or Golem Foundry then Terror. Probably better to Golem Foundry and then Terror, because it'll actually be better long term. Creatures can continue to attack versus just one ping. And they've drawn more cards. Double Golem Foundry. The Golem Foundry again. And a Pactdoll Terror. Double Golem Foundry could be pretty good. We're at 20 and they're at 17. They could easily just have another cast down. I'm trying to dodge a duress right now. And they had it. God. Okay. So once again, my Grim Search is gonzo. The Troublemaker Oof. We get rid of the Terror or the Golem Foundries. In my opinion, the Golem Foundries are a bigger threat. Gets rid of the Pactdoll Terror. I think that's probably a misevaluation. Prophetic Prism. Draws a card. Plays a Swamp. They get in for 4. I guess maybe since they have like sweepers, the Golem Foundries aren't quite as scary. Let's start by drawing a card. Dang. Eviscerer's Insight. Sacrificing a Prism. Find another Pactdoll Terror. Okay. So let's play the Conduit Pylons. It's kind of an okay draw. Wellspring, put that on top. Make black. Play the Terror. It will go into play. And then I'll make a Golem. You're at 15. Opponent's turn, they Fanatical Offering away the Prophetic Prism. I guess it wasn't that important to them right now. Playing a Vault of Whispers. Refurb to get rid of a land. And they're casting a Writhing Chrysalis. So hopefully I can chain off of this Wellspring. I can at least grudge my own Wellspring to draw a card. Play the Wellspring. We draw a card, we ping you. Make red. Draw a card off my Wellspring. And a Grim Search. I think I'm going to Grim Search, sacrificing the Prism. Find Bauble, Candy Trail. Okay. Play the Tower. Play the Candy Trail first. I'm kind of looking for the Frantic Salvage. Okay, Scry. Fractor, okay. I'll just take anything that draws cards, basically. Play the Bauble. We will return another Bauble with that. Keeping them out of the graveyard. Play a Refractor. Draw a card. Ping you. Or drain you, I guess. Now I could Weather the Storm. I'm just going to draw a card again. Really need it. Another Bauble. Okay. Drain you. Bauble the Bauble. Play a Golem. Make a Golem. Make a Golem. Here it's 7. So now I have Stream of Thought in hand. So I can try streaming for value. Put a bunch of value stuff in my deck. I think it's probably worth it. That way I can get back my Grim Searches and stuff. They have cast a Limbus and went top. And they play a Mountain. They map, finding Weather the Storm. They probably keep that right now. They're getting in with all their flyers. Okay. We're at 19 now. Oh yeah, that's a frantic salvage. We'll go white. Salvage, get back. I just want my cantrips. Go maybe I don't know. We can put the terror back in the deck, but it's probably not that worth it. Go Candy Trail, Pactdoll, Wellspring, or Candy Trail, Refractor, Wellspring, Candy Trail, Wellspring, Prophetic Prism, Trail, Bauble. We want the trails on the bottom, and then probably the Refractor, then the Prisms, or the Wellsprings, Prisms. This might just win the game. Play the Conjurer's Bauble. Tap all my mana. It probably can win because of the Golem Foundries. They crack the Limbus. That gets rid of the Weather the Storm that they had. I almost wonder if I should not target the salvage. Didn't seem like they had instant speed graveyard hate. If they do, this would probably be really bad. They didn't. Great. Play the Prism. Draw a card. They go to 8. Play another Prism. I don't think I need to cast the Weather Storms. So let's see if I can just win with the Pactdoll Terror here. They're holding on to a Weather the Storm, it looks like. That's fine. Put you to 6. I now have 4 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put you to 5. So you either have Weather the Storm or you don't. Okay, they do. Fine. Me too, bro. Pass the turn. I think I'm going to send in with all of my Golem tokens. They get to eat 1, but they take some damage. And then they cracked their spawns so that they only took 3 damage there, and their Writhing Chrysalis is now a 4/5. There's 0 chance that they win. They're going to timeout 100%. 100%. Which is unfortunate. I just wanted to end the game, and they won't let me. A Fanatical Offering. They're looking for a way to kill the Terror, probably. Map. What did they reveal? Vault of Whispers. They play the Vault. 2 cards in hand. Plays an Ichor Wellspring. I'm just going to pop out some Golems and pass the turn. They've already made their land drop. We know the next card is... Next 3 cards probably are all Candy Trails. So for 3 mana, we can just play the Candy Trails out, or we can just draw one of the Candy Trails and then bottom the other one. Okay. Play the 1 Candy Trail here, and then I'll probably bottom the other one. Bottom. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it. We draw that Candy Trail. Play a Candy Trail. I maybe should be Stream of Thoughting, but I'm thinking that I just want to cantrip a bit. Draw a card. Play another Candy Trail. Yep. What do we see? Insight and a Wellspring. So top. Play the Prism. Okay, our double Golem Foundry is doing work. Viscerator's Insight, the Wellspring. Another Wellspring. We did see that on top. Play a Wellspring. Okay. We have a Power Plant. Play a Prism. Guess I could stream. How do I feel about this? I'm gonna have the mana left over. Might as well stream myself one time. Put back. Bauble. Grim Search. The value cards. And attack all these ones. I can block 4 of them. I should have attacked with everything. I messed that up. Dang. Wait, no. I don't have to F6. I can just pop out some golems. Then they die. Yeah. Golem. And a golem. And pass. So they take 9. Or they snuff out one of the creatures. But they're just dead here. So we do win the game. Yay. They go to 8. Then they go to -1. Long match. So that was match 1. Okay. We'll see you in round 2. We're here in round 1. We have double Candy Trail. I'm keeping. I'm not afraid. 1 land, Candy Trail. 17 lands in the deck. So we'll have seen all the way. We'll go to 52 left in deck. And then we'll have seen another 2. So 10. There should be another land in there. And we have crop rotation to get Tron online. Uh-oh. Tower Candy, or Mine Candy Trail. It's a mirror match. They're probably on Altertron though, which is going to be a bit worse for us. My sideboard is not great. I have Nile Spell Bombs. Let's see. So play the same cards. They went top. Can I top? I think I will. So let's see. Bottom and top. So I need to see another Tron land off of that Conduit Pylons in order to really get going. They play a Power Plant and maybe a Wellspring. Let's see. Plays Mirror Retrievers. They're on Ultratron. Play the Conduit Pylons. Not exactly a mirror match. Okay, top. We play the Refractor. Next turn, we crop and then play the Pactdoll Terror. Then we try to drain them out. Because after we crop, we'll have exactly 5 mana, which is enough to play the Terror using the Energy Refractor. They have a Conduit Pylons too. Well, they have a crop as well. Plays Expedition Map, 2 cards in hand. We'll go to 19 from their attack. Play this. Make green, crop here. Tower. Black. And then Terror. Okay. They crack the map, grabbing the tower, so they have 8 mana, 1 colored source. We probably don't want to block the Retriever. It just gives them extra value. They play a Candy Trail. And top-bottom. Playing a star. Interesting. Okay, so they're on... This is like a turbo version of the deck, where you're playing Malevolent Rumbles and Stirrings. It's going to be a lot harder to actually beat that, since they have a lot of redundancy. We'll have to get something going quickly. They find a Prophetic Prism with their Stirrings. Plays the Prism. But the one thing here is that our opponent is, once again, kind of on the slower end. So, if we gain a lot of life, they might not be able to win. Like, Salvage in hand isn't very good right now. Okay, here we go. Weather the Storm. Yeah, that's pretty good at stalling on Magic Online. It does not work in paper, though. Crop Rotation, Scatter. I don't want either of these. Let's draw a card. Play Conjurer's Bauble. And then, I guess, put back Trail. Play Energy Refractor. We draw a card. Play Expedition Map. Pass. So next turn, we crack for a tower. And then we can Eviscerous Insight the Refractor. There's no reason to attack into their Mirror Retriever and give them back a Candy Trail. That seems like a mistake. Prophetic Prism draws them a card. They cycle a Polluted Mire. I mean, maybe they're not on the Rumble list. Looks like they do have a Pactdoll Terror of their own. Okay. Stinks we missed a land drop. Plays an Expedition Map. The Drain is switching. No blocks. I need a Foundry Inspector. That would be pretty good. So I can pay 2. I have 7 mana, 9 mana. It's probably better to just start casting spells. Viscer's Insight, sack this. Dang. Viscer's Insight, sack this. Okay, we have baubles. Get the bauble. Get back the bauble. Bauble again. Turn another bauble. Play an Expedition Map. They have Ashnod's Altar. 1 card left in hand. So they can sack the Retriever for the Candy Trail and then try to find their Retriever. And I did not leave up my Weather the Storm to time them out. It's fine. I don't think that's a super nice strategy. They play the Candy Trail. Top bottom, that's bad. Plays a land. They draw. They'd made green, so it looks like maybe they have a drop. Malevolent Rumble. They've whiffed on their Mirror Retriever. They find star, power plant, and something else. They choose a star, so they'll play the star. Then probably make green. Wow, well played. They drew the Retriever. So we want these. And Scattershot comes out. Weather the Storm comes out. Ancient Grudge comes in. I don't think Stream of Thought's going to be that good where we are right now, so we're just going to try to... Maybe Duress is okay. Probably not. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're on the play. Seems good. Keep. We'll play our Spell Bomb right away. I should disrupt them a little bit. Opponent has a map. We'll play out a Wellspring. We find a Pactdoll Terror. That's nice as well. So I can go land Viscer's Insight the Wellspring and play the Bauble. Or just try to play Refractor into a Tron land. Interestingly, they did not crack the map, so they must have natural Tron. They're going for a duress. They take my refractor. Okay. I have a lot of those things in my deck. Another tower. Land. Draw 3 cards. Another Viscer's Insight. On a crop rotation. So play this Conjurer's Bauble. Bauble back. Nothing. At this point, nothing. I want to save my baubles for, like, I don't know, the Spell Bomb, or I don't know, I really want to put card draw back in the deck. They map. They're going to grab their mine. Here, I'm going to go refractor, and then I have to crop another refractor. So land, play refractor. I guess if I draw the mine, I'll feel stupid. Okay. We make green, crop here for a mine, and then use our mana, play refractor. Your turn. Foundry Inspector, that's good. I think I want to aggressively use my Spell Bomb. So as soon as Mirror Retriever goes to the graveyard, I'm going to Spell Bomb them. They play Chromatic Star. Okay, they make green, rumble, rumbling over Blood Fountain, Altar, map, Star. So I guess they have to take the Altar, but the Blood Fountain is going to be now in the graveyard. Play a map. So I guess they have had all their... No, they... I don't know if they made land drops every turn. They did not yet. So they're going to map for a tower or maybe a Surveil land. We get Haunted Fangriff. They play the Altar. So the Fangriff can allow them to get the Retriever back through Spell Bomb. But right now they only have 2 mana. So it doesn't actually work. Just Spell Bomb you. I mean, they could still have the combo. They cycle up Looted Mire. We play the Foundry Inspector. Then play Pactdoll. Then we're going to go black. Insight the Refractor. Okay. Play Nile Spellbomb for free. Play Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. I've had a Rowan's Grim Search. I think I'm going to bauble back a Insight. Candy Trail's good. Grudge and Pactdoll Terror. So I do want both of these. We will top the Terror, draw a card, and pass the turn. They can't duress the Pactdoll Terror. Opponent plays a Chromatic Star. Make green. So Rumble, maybe. Their deck has... So they mill over a duress. They could take Prism, Trail, or Power Plant. They choose Prism. They play it. Draw a card. They are going to cast Stirrings. Look at the top 5, reveal a colorless card. They find a Mirror Retriever. Now this time they could play the Retriever and try to Retriever something back, and then Fangriff the Retriever. Playing Candy Trail. They have a sad lack of cards in their hand. They went top bottom. They draw a card. Playing another Candy Trail. Top bottom again. Okay. So they have Retriever in hand. Start with the Pactdoll Terror. We'll make red. Kill your Ashnod's Altar. Make black. Grim Search my Prism. It's a little risky. Take 2 more Prisms. Feels good. Then land. Play the Prisms. Draw a card. Drain you. And then do it again. Drain you again. Okay, I'm just doing stuff now. Drawing cards. You're at 12. And I could go ahead and kill your green source, so I think I'm going to do that. Grudge this. And attack. Take 6. So I killed their mana source. And their colored source. They only have... I mean, they have 3 Retrievers left in the deck, including the one that's in their hand. But they're just close to dying from everything I've got on my table. Playing a tower. Plays Mirror Retriever. Okay, they just wanted a blocker. But that means they're probably dead. I will start off by bargaining away my Wellspring and try to kill them just with my Pactdoll triggers. Okay, we found Prism and Bauble. So play the Bauble. Drain you. And do it again! And a Prism. Draining. You go to 2. And they concede. We drew a Foundry Inspector. That went pretty well. Don't see anything we need to change. We did draw a lot of Spell Bombs. Okay, so we've opened up a hand that has Colored sources. We have candy trails to dig for Tron. We also have Foundry Inspector as an explosive way to get through our deck. I think it's a good keep. Hopefully we can find Tron. Our opponent leads on the conduit pylons and put a card on top. They play an expedition map. We'll go land and candy trail. Looking for Tron lands that are not tower. I'll just bottom these. I mean, I definitely don't want that one. Is a second Foundry Inspector any good? I think not right now. They play a Fengriff. So what's the odds? Now they're going to duress me. Okay. I think that duressing is maybe a mistake because we have so much card draw. I'm going to Viscera's Insight the candy trail instead of playing the map out because I'm hoping to draw a third land. I drew a third land and then I can Inspector play out these things. Actually, maybe I just Inspector and play out candy trail. Then on the next turn, I can go Pactdoll Terror plus map, but I have to actually use the map for land, so maybe not. They crack their own map. They're going to get one of the Tron pieces. Tower. Starting on tower. Getting a spell bomb. Okay. Play my Foundry Inspector. Candy trail looking for Tron lands. I think I bottom this one. Well, bottom off the Wellspring. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to draw, can play the map, sack the map for a tower, or for a mine, and play the Wellspring. Malevolent Rumble for the opponent. Finding, they run in Fangren Marauder. That's kind of a pain. It chose Power Plant. So Fangren Marauder is a problem. I took out the Stream of Thought, so I guess we just time them out if they play it. That is what it is. Actually, they will deck. I can make infinite mana or infinite life and then put my stuff back and then they'll deck first. So it's not like mean or anything. Play the map. Grabbing Power Plant or mine. Doesn't matter. Play the Wellspring. Play a Bauble. I will attempt to bobble Viscera's Insight on a crop rotation. Pass the turn. I'll attack. I guess I should have left the Stream of Thought in. They're making green. They'll probably be able to get Tron online then. Rumble. So they need a mine. They did find an expedition map. And they make a mana off the Rumble so they can now grab the map, play it, and sack, and then have Tron. Okay. They stalled out for 2 minutes. I don't know what's going on over there, but they got a map. They map for the mine. They can play the mine. They can now get the Fangren Marauder back. They draw a card with a candy trail. Yay, we found a map. So let's map, then crack. I'm leaving the one black mana, get the Power Plant. We will Grim Search here, looking for the Nile Spellbomb. Find a Wellspring. Okay, so I guess I want Refractor and Bauble. We play the Refractor out. And then we blow up their Nile Spellbomb. They decided to use it. Makes sense. So now I'm going to save my cards for the next turn. Get in for 3. Trying to maximize my Pactdoll Terrors. I'll go Terror into Terror. Crop rotation for a tower. Play Wellspring, play Bauble. Play Wellspring, bargain the Wellspring hopefully, and then play Bauble for the bargain, for the Grim Search. I mean, they maybe can kill me this turn. No, they have another Duress. Okay. They have a Pactdoll of their own. Ashnod's Altar. What's going on over there? Chromatic Star. 2 cards in hand. Exit for green. Plays a Power Plant. Are their last 2 cards somehow the combo? Plays me a Retriever. But they can't actually win this turn. They're going to return a card. Turning Candy Trail. This is like very difficult to sit around waiting for your opponent to do stuff. I mean, we've been taking the same amount of actions. They're 10 minutes behind. Must have a really bad connection. They play a Candy Trail that they picked up. Doubled bottom. They have currently 5 mana. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on my turn, I hope. They draw. All I have to do is find 1 Nile Spellbomb and they're toast. They draw off a Prism. There's a Chromatic Star. We have a Prism. That's pretty good. That helps me with my crop rotation issues. Play the Pactdoll. Drain you. Play another one. Drain you some more. Play a Prophetic Prism. Drain. We'll make green. Drop here for a tower. Play a Wellspring. Draw. Our plant's good. That means that I can... I guess I should just Eviscerate his Insight. Let's see. I guess if I just play the Bauble and draw, let's draw a card. Finding another crop rotation. So let's now green, drop this, grab a tower, and now I need to try and find a green. I have Grim Search. Oh, why did I make green? That was completely wrong. I'll make black. Bargain. This sees 6 cards. Bargaining the Wellspring. 7 cards. Grim Search. Sees 2 more cards with 2 cards in play. I think we should... They're at 11. This goes to 9, 7. I think I just don't take anything here. There's the Spell Bomb. So I can go Foundry Inspector, play the Spell Bomb, Spell Bomb you. No, not paying. Attack. Good luck. They're at 4. Maybe they can get it done if they use some sort of really good Malevolent Rumble to put some things in the graveyard where they get the other thing and then they have Pactdoll in hand. Plays Expedition Map. That doesn't do it. They map. I wanted to make sure that I now Spellbombed on my turn. And you could see that the Rowan's Grim Search just dug so deep there. It was the last card we drew. So we maximized our outs. Conduit Pylons. They surveil to the graveyard. If they pass the turn, we just attack them. They play a Nihil Spellbomb. I guess they crack it to draw. There's no way that they can win. My opponent needs to move on. Move on. Currently they have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. They decide they're going to duress me. Okay. They play a Blood Fountain. Now they can rummage with the blood token. So it was not a duress. And they scoop. Okay, 2-0 on to round 3. We're here in round 3 versus Pelagro. We have a no-lander. We're going to mulligan. So, I mean, this has a path to Tron. It isn't good. I think we should mulligan this. It's just got nothing going on. This is a lot better. And let's put back Salvage and Inspector. Okay, they're on burn of some kind. We drew a Weather, which is great. I was really looking for a Tron land, but I'll take a 3rd land. So, I mean, I'm hoping that they're not playing something like, okay, they just bolt us main phase. Okay, Rakdos Burn. Let's go land, Refractor. Find a mine, so now we can crop for Tron and like Weather on their turn after they cast a Looting or something. They Vampire's Kiss us to 15. Well, now I want to just go crop Wellspring Weather. Probably just better to do that. Crop here. Power plants. Go Wellspring. Actually, it's only 2 life. I think maybe it's just better to go to the end step. Maybe they'll cast a spell here. They did not. I think storming off and getting 9 life is probably just not enough. They discard a Snacker, and now they can discard another card, and the Snacker will come back. If they have a Madness spell, we'll take some damage. It's a Fiery Temper. Okay. I think that's fine. Let's just draw some... Well, some of these decks play Bajuka Bog in the main deck, so let's yield until the next end step. Snacker comes back, we're at 12. They play Mountain. Okay. Visitor's Insight to draw 3 cards. We draw... Okay, so... We can go... Swamp. Tap it for black. Play Power Plant. Play the Prism. And then respond by going green. Crop rotation this. Grab a tower. Now we'll draw a card. Foundry Inspector. Play the Foundry Inspector. Play the Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Any more cards? Now we can Stream of Thought into casting Weather the Storm. So that's a lot better. Go green and blue. I'll Stream of Thought myself. Doink. put back my card draw stuff. Wellspring. Wellspring. Do I want the Terror in the deck right now? I don't think so. Just the 2 Wellsprings is probably enough. Okay. And then Weather. So this time we gained 18. We could have gained 9 before, or we waited, we gained 18. Now the Visitor's Insight, I can sacrifice one of the Prophetic Prisms. We've got a Faithless Looting. Kitchen Imp. So Scattershot could be pretty good to clear the Kitchen Imp away. Jagged Barons puts me to 29. I was hoping to face Burn in the previous leagues, or in the previous matches. We'll go to 25. Okay, play an Expedition map for 0. We'll crack the map, grabbing the Polluted Mire, cycle it, another map. I'll just play the map, make black here, and then Insight, and crack the map. Drew Frantic Salvage, which is pretty decent. Let's play out the Wellspring. Another Wellspring, okay. We're just chaining a bit. Draw a card, Pactdoll Terror. Can't do anything else. We'll get in for 3. So, I mean, I could go Salvage for the Terror and then just go Terror, Terror next turn into Scattershot. Salvage. Don't have enough to do that, I think. They cast a Faithless Looting. I'm really hoping that I can draw a draw spell, because then I can go crazy. They can Fiery Temper to kill this. Okay. They play the Jagged Barons. We've exiled 1 of Visitor's Insight, so we have 3 of those, and 3 Grim Searches is still in the deck. Another map. Okay, so let's make black. Play the Pactdoll Terror. Drain you. Play the map. Grab a tower. And then make red, I guess. We can go and just like get back this Pactdoll Terror. But it doesn't really do very much. It adds, I guess it just goes straight to hand. That might be okay. And then I can kill their whole board. But they have Faithless Looting in the graveyard to get everything back. Although having, so trying to think this through. I think I'm just going to pass. 6 damage is a lot. But I've really, so because the Prophetic Prisms don't sacrifice themselves right away, you can, maybe I shouldn't have put the Wellsprings back in the deck. I don't know. If Vampires Kiss us, maybe they'll cast 2 more spells and then we can wipe their board. They get in for 6. Okay, we go to 14. They're passing. Draw a Foundry Inspector. I don't like this very much. Guess I just cast the Inspector, go to 15. Get in for 3. I guess I can just straight up draw a card with this. That seems pretty weak as well. Just pass. They use Alms of the Vein. Puts me to 12. I guess now is the time. Are they going to do anything else here? Because what I want to do is salvage into Scattershot, get everything off the table. Buys me a turn. White. We'll salvage back the Pactdoll Terror. Draw it. Then make red. And then Scattershot. We'll kill this thing and then 1 here. The Pactdoll Terror, if they don't kill the 1 on the table, it will immediately put me to 14. They can just looting though, and then immediately get back their snackers. But at least we're not getting hit by them this turn. If I can draw something like a Grim Search or anything like that, we would be in a really good spot. But I've kind of stalled out. They discarded Mountain and Looting. So the 2 snackers come back. What is in their hand that they didn't have anything going on? I guess it's just like triple bolt. And the Festivities to deal some damage, and then they're going to kill the Pactdoll Terror. So we just saved ourselves 3 damage, kind of. Oh boy. I mean, if I was going to whiff, so we'll play Pactdoll Terror. They wasted a bunch of damage. I mean, I could have had a much bigger buffer here if I had had that other Terror in play. Let's go ahead and get in. We're back to 14. They can put me to 10. We got 3 cards in hand, 1 looting, and then they have a looting in the graveyard. So 1 rummage and a faithless looting in the graveyard. 5 damage from a grab the prize. We're going to go to 9 and then 5. Grab the prize is a strong, strong card. They can most likely kill me here. Discarding Alms of the Vein. All they need is any bolt. I have no cards in hand. I would also grab the prize would kill me if they can discard a non-land card. We go to 2. They should just bolt me here and then attack so I can concede. They decide to do it post-combat. That's fun. I mean, that was a waste. I could have conceded earlier. You wasted like 30 seconds. If I had not drawn the Pactdoll Terror, we would have won. Like, not picked it up from the graveyard. Bring in the weather. Cut the Stream of Thought. Bring the Ancient Grudge. I'll trim one Inspector. Okay, we just make sure we have draw spells and we'll be fine, I think. I guess this is mostly okay. Grim Search is good. Our opponent has mulligan to 6. I mean, we could lead on the Polluted Mire, but I think I want to pylons and try to find a land with that and then cycle the Polluted Mire, and then I can bobble it back and look to maybe cast a Grim Search later. Pathetic Prism's pretty good. I should just cast a bobble. That was, I don't know what I was doing. Epic here from the opponent. We're going to go ahead and play out the Prism. Mine's good. Grab the prize. They discard looting and deal me 2. We'll play land. Might as well Candy Trail here. Candy Trail is a great way to keep getting good cards. I think I top and pass the turn. If they have nothing crazy that I need to weather the storm for, I'll just draw a card off the Candy Trail. They ping me. I got a 15. Suspends a robbery. Let's draw a card. Play the Candy Trail. Power plant's great. Bottom, top. We'll draw the power plant, play it, and now I have Weather the Storm too. Or I can Polluted Mire. So I'm feeling like I'm in an okay spot. Got our mana online. Just have to survive for a long time. The issue would be if they kill the Prophetic Prism. Really? Contaminated ground. Okay, I'll cycle this. They make my tower into a swamp. At some point, I can maybe crop rotation it for a tower. Who knows? Look, I drew a tower. Ha! I'll play Ichor Wellspring. Draw a card. That's very funny. Love that. Make black. Insight the Wellspring. Drawing a Prism. Let's go ahead and play the Prism. Draw a card. Then I can Expedition Map. And then make green and Weatherstorm. Oh, we took 2 damage. Whoops. That's fine. I don't need that 2 right there. That's fine. I'm going to start slamming some Pactdoll Terrors. I love when you play a Magic deck that has no creatures and you're just sitting here with just a bunch of permanents in play. It's pretty fun. The Expedition Map is great because now they can't really afford to hit me with another Contaminated Ground. They robbery, discarding Alms of the Vein. We go to 29. They're at 23. Plays a Mountain. They tapped 2 red and then untapped it a couple of times, so maybe they have a grab the prize that they were considering using, or maybe they wanted to use the Faithless looting. They attacked us for 1. Frantic Salvage. Okay. Play mine. Make black. Play a Pactdoll Terror. And then going to use this. Looks like they have a Cast into the Fire. I don't know what they're doing. 3 mana. Play another Pactdoll Terror. We're going to use a Smash to Smithereens. So we'll just Grim Search that away. Instead of taking 3 damage, we take 2 damage. Let's take the Crop Rotation and the Energy Refractor. So this turn, we can crop this into a tower and then fetch out a power plant. Play the Energy Refract. Well, then Frantic Salvage all my stuff back and start drawing through it. They grab the prize, discarding Snacker, so that comes back immediately. They smash my Pactdoll Terror into the ground. They have a Bajuka Bog. That's pretty bad. Okay. Boundary Inspector. Make green. Let's crop this. Get a tower. We have the 1 Pactdoll Terror left on the deck. Stupid Bog. Crack this. Grab a power plant. Bobble. Just draw a card. Okay, we'll return a bauble. Maybe I could like kill this refractor and then salvage them back. Or I can just go salvage this, then play it. Dang. Okay, sacrifice for a tower. Didn't get anywhere. That bog was huge. That was a huge change for whether or not we have any chance of winning. Maybe I should have killed your blood token. Probably. They're casting a looting. They had to discard 2 cards. I guess they can probably use both of those. Maybe they kill the inspector and then alms me. Guess I'm just going to blow up your blood token. We're going to go to 12. I have to find a draw spell. Get rid of this for now. Okay. Wellspring, draw a card. Prism, draw a card. Wellspring, draw a card. Visitor's Insight's good. Make black. Draw. Crop rotation. Do we have any towers left? No. But we can filter our deck a little bit. Crop this. Power plant. Draw. Play bauble. Get back the other bauble. Make black. Draw 3 cards. Trying to find a weather. Find a salvage. Guess I play the prism. Did not find a weather. So let's play the tower. Play the refractor. Pass. This will put me to 9. By Grim Search, I go to 7. They don't have a way to discard stuff, so they have to hardcast things. Unless they just have a looting in hand. Which they do. Dang. Okay, so they've got Kitchen Imp and Fiery Temper. 5, 8 damage. Go to 4. Vampire's Kiss. Now I go to 2, so that I can't use my Frantic Salvage, or my Grim Search. Find like a candy trail at the top. So, Polluted Mire is gone. Play my Bauble. Get back the Bauble. Found the candy trail. That was huge. Inspector and Grim Search. So I can't use the second Grim Search. I think the Inspector, I'm going to bottom. Draw. I'm at 5 life. Now I can Grim Search. Make black. On your Inspectors on top. I'm going to bargain away this. Find Pactdoll and Wellspring. Okay. And now I play a land. Make a white. Salvage. Get back my stuff. We'll put the candy trail on the bottom. Then Wellspring, Prism, Bauble, Inspector. Play the Inspector. Wellspring. Draw a card. Let's see. If I play the Pactdoll Terror, I'm at risk of it getting exiled, and I would lose. So let's Bauble. Bauble back the Salvage. We just have to have enough to cast the weather at the end. Wellspring. Okay, another Wellspring. Play the map. Play Candy Trail. Another Candy Trail. Okay, I'll bottom, top, make green. And cast Weather Storm for plus 39 life. We got a 42. Opponent discards. I think maybe we can just win on the next turn. We're drawing a candy trail. We can crack the map for the like random land. They discard a Fiery Temper to take out my Foundry Inspector probably. Okay, Snacker comes back. Jagged Barons. Okay. And Vampire's Kiss. So they're tapped out. Let's start on the candy trail. We have another Foundry Inspector in there. I'll bottom and bottom. Make black. And draw. Draw 3. Refractor. Okay. Make black. Insight on the Wellspring. I think I have another Inspector in there. Okay, I do. Play the Inspector. Make black. Cast the Pactdoll Terror. And now I have the Grim Search, so I think it's GG. So Refractor. Drain you. Play Bauble. And another Bauble. And then mine. And draw a card. Draw another card. 1 card left. Then use my green here. Grudge my Wellspring. Then Bauble the Bauble. And that's it. We're currently at 12:04 on clock. Play the Bauble. Now I just have to loop. 21 more times. Oh, they conceded. Woohoo! Okay. That worked out okay. They had a lot of Smash the Smithereenses. I don't know how good Scattershot actually is. I think I have to resubmit. This hand is a 1-lander. We have to mulligan. Had a lot of good power. If I can draw land, this is a great hand. I think I should mulligan. Well, not like this. Okay, okay, okay. Keep. So we put back the mulligan to 4. Back Bauble, Grim Search, and Wellspring. And we win on a mulligan to 4 with 7 mana on turn 3. We have to just candy trail and make it work. I guess map could be good. Let's start with the candy trail though. Okay, bottom, top the Viscer's Insight. They ping us. We're gonna draw and gain 3. We're at 16 already on turn 2. Draw. Pactdoll Terror. Maybe they'll get rid of my land. They bring back the Snacker. Come on. Guess I'm going to play this, play the map, and then insight the map. Okay. Now I have Terror into Foundry Inspector, so that can gain me 2 life and put up 2 blockers. Kitchen Imp. Oh man. That's a lot of damage. We have a Refractor. So Tower, play Inspector, play Pactdoll Terror. Yep. And then Refractor. Go to 11. Prism. Go to 12. We have a Grim Search. Hopefully I can find a Weather on the next turn. So they could have 1 or 2 bolts. Double bolt, they'd probably go after the Pactdoll Terror. So we can't block these, obviously. That's 4 damage. Probably block here and not expose the Pactdoll Terror to a lightning bolt. That's 5 damage. We'll be at 7. And maybe they can almost kill me. They're spending 2 mana. Contaminated Ground. That's bad. Gets in for 4. So I can play Wellspring for 1 mana. Draw a card, gain a life. Found a tower. Easy peasy. Now I'll go black and bargain away this. Finding the tower there was kind of insane. Now I guess I can crop rotation. Green, crop this tower. Get another tower. I have a prism. I'll take that. Don't want the map. Oh my goodness. I'll go ahead and play another Pactdoll. Bam. And then gain 2 more life. I'll attack for none. No attacks. We're back to 11. Contaminated Ground did not stop me there. They cast a Faithless Looting. Just think Contaminated Ground is really not that good overall. People maybe could get got by it if they're not prepared. I got really lucky though, drawing a tower and then drawing a crop rotation, so that kind of happens. Alms of the Vein puts me to 8. They get in for 4. No blocks. Let's gain that 4 right back. We draw. And draw again. I could kill them here. We have a Scatter Shot to clear the board. Prism. I need to deal 9 damage. That's enough. Let's just Eviscerate his Insight. Make sure we overwin. Play Refractor. Can I win from hand? No. Okay. Make red and blast your stuff. This one, and this one. Scatter Shot is a really cool card. Power Plant and attack. Opponent says GG. GG opponent. That was really tough. We'll see you in round 4. Okay, we are up versus Hype, and they've been playing Spy or... Well, anyway, I'm going to keep this. This is really risky, but our opponent has been playing Spy and High Tide, so I'm probably going to die. At least we can see if the anti-land works. Forest means not High Tide. But can I beat Spy? Probably not. Let's pass. Like, I don't have an answer to them in game 1. I guess I can try to kill their board with Scatter Shot so that they can't use the Dread Return. They Mass Vandal. It's like pretty aggro. I guess you gotta get while the getting's good. I'll cast another one. Tower. Conjures Bauble. Draw a card. Okay, we have 4 mana now. No colored sources. I think they can, if I can like get over 100 life, then they won't be able to kill me, but I don't think that's gonna happen before that they enact their game plan. Sakura Tribe Elder. That's a cool version of it. We have a Prophetic Prism. Cast it, draw a card. Mine, pass. So they have 4 mana. If they can make a land drop and they're on the 5-land Spy version, we just die on their turn. Okay, they're on the more mid-range version of the deck. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better for me. We have to Visitor's Insight and then like really pop off. Which if I find a power plant, I can play the Pactdoll and then maybe drain a bit and cast Lead the Stampede. We're looking for no Spy and no Mass Vandal. They find the Lot with the Giant. So now that's in hand. They cycle a Generous End. They should have one more land in their deck. They're going to cast a Sogyu Wilding, which gives them the last land. So Spy is going to be online. Getting in. Make black. Insight this. When it has to... Oh, they discard the hand size, discarding the Lot Giant. That's not good for me. I need the power plant off the top. Didn't find it. Let's try Bauble. Return Insight. Nothing. Make black. Pactdoll Terror. They have a Mesmeric Fiend. I mean, that doesn't... What am I supposed to do? Nothing? I'm not going to do anything. They take the Weather the Storm. Then they cast Spy and I die. I don't know why that all had to be so complicated. I'm so salty right now. Why too good, I guess. This is not good here. I mean, Scattershot's okay. I think Weather the Storm could be good. I think I'm going to go down to one Pactdoll Terror. But then I have an issue versus the Mez Fiends. Alright, let's do this. We just have to open a Spell Bomb. Okay, we're on the play. We have Tron, so keep. I'll play the Bauble and pass. They play a Land Grant. Okay. So they've got Mesmeric Fiend in hand. Forest. And... Okay. We will play out the Prism. Okay. Pass. Next turn we have... So double Visitor's Insight's good, I guess. We can cycle this and then bobble it back. Exhume a Troll. Not the scariest thing, I guess. Let's cycle this Blutenmire. Bobble it back. Play a Nile Spellbomb. And I guess I'm passing. Next turn I can crop rotation for something. A Land Grant, revealing the Mesmeric Fiend. Plays the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so maybe that's their hand. They're getting in. So here they're going to Mesmeric, and I'm just going to go green for my Weather Storm, gain some life. I assume they have to take an Insight here then. They're just trying to punk me with the Troll. They play a Soggy Wildling. Wildling. Getting a Swamp. Okay, map. Go... I think I play the Swamp. Tap it for black, crop for the land. The Surveil land. Crop here. Surveil land. Surveil. Canny Trail is fine. Top. Draw. Double Canny Trail. Okay. Canny Trail. Bottom. Guess the Insight's good. I'll draw. Canny Trail again. Crop Grim Search. Don't think I want the crop rotation. Maybe the Grim Search is okay, because I can Grim Search the Canny Trail. I have a lot of card draw otherwise. I can also just cast the Grim Search, so I'll top, pass. Cycles an Ent. Plays a Forest. Another Lead the Stampede. I think this is out of their hand now. This was Lead the Stampede. Another Mez Fiend. They have a Spy. My turn. Let's start by drawing a card, gain 3 life. Another Grim Search. Let's draw 2. Okay, play Energy Refractor, draw a card. Another one. Okay, draw a card. Pass. Now they can get rid of my Grim Search with the Mez Fiend. Another Sagu. Getting a mountain. I guess they cast Rootseek, not the Soggy Wildling. Mesmeric Fiend. Yep. Maybe I should still have the Scattershot in play so I can get rid of these Mesmeric Fiends. And they took the thing I was worried about. Now they're going to get rid of my Nile Spellbomb because they have the Spy in hand. So we will just point it at them. Play the tower. We'll make black. Cast Eviscerator's Insight, sacrificing a Refractor. Okay, Prism. Draw a card. Play the map. And then make black. Bargain the map. I don't know if I can even take any of these cards. I don't think so. So just draw 2. Draw a card. And we're just going to die to spy. Okay. Off to the next round. All right, round 5. Let's try to recover. I want to 4-1 maybe. We have a pretty solid hand where we can get Tron online with any other land. Our opponent on Silver Bluff Bridge means they could be on Jeskai Ephemerate, which would be sad. Yes, they are on Jeskai. Okay. Play Refractor. They'll probably eat a counterspell right away. They let it resolve. Okay, so we have Tower. We can get Tron online. They're going to brainstorm. So their goal was to brainstorm and set up. What's in my sideboard? I have Duress, which could be decent. Golden Foundry is very good versus them. They get a Glacial Floodplain. I'll play my Expedition map, hoping they counter it. Okay, they used a counterspell. Now we can make green, prop, get a mine, and then play a map. They play, looks like it's going to be Drifter Ephemerate. So we want to murder this so that they lose their Ephemerate and their Drifter, and they don't get an additional 6 cards, or 4 cards, whatever. Can crop for a tower. I mean, map for a tower. We have a mine, so we can go Pactdoll Terror, and then, okay. Black, play Pactdoll Terror, make a red, Scattershot. Just make sure that gets taken off the table. Losing the Ephemerate forever is a big deal. Okay, their Ephemerate's stuck in exile forever. They do still have 8 cards in hand because they used 2 cards to draw 4 cards. Plays Volatile Fjord. Now Skred is online to kill the Pactdoll. They wildfire their own land. We'll play a Foundry Inspector. Okay, drain you. Cast a Candy Trail. They decide they want to counterspell. Okay. Let's grab the Surveil land. Actually, I think I'm just going to grab the Polluted Mire and draw a card. Opponent's used 2 counterspells so far. We drew another Pactdoll Terror, but I can't cast it. They go to 15. Next turn I have 9 power attacking. I play Pactdoll Terror, that's 11 total. Damage on the turn. Murmuring Mystic. Then they're going to kill a creature. The Foundry Inspector. See if they have another counterspell in hand, huh? Go black. Play a Pactdoll Terror. Unbelievable. They're crushing me. Triple counterspell. Play the Conjurer's Bauble. Drain. We bobble back the Polluted Mire. And I'll just attack. Now I'm kind of hosed because I don't have like any card draw. I need a Wellspring into a Dispute effect. Otherwise I'm going to die. They're just going to slam another Murmuring Mystic. Luckily that's not super amazing. But now they've got a Skred. Demoralizing. I felt very demoralized after facing the Spy deck, and now I'm just like upset, I guess. It's in for 2. 1 card left in hand, probably counterspell. Interesting. So we can Expedition map, grab the Cycle land again. Cycle. Pylons. Okay, Candy Trail's fine. Pass the turn. We have to hope that they just have lands in hand and don't do anything. They're casting a Brainstorm, making a bajillion birds. Into an Augur Bolus, huh? Or do they have Cleansing Wildfire on my tower? Okay, fine. We go to 16. Play Foundry Inspector. I'm just going to go to the next game. I know when I'm beat. Draw. Yeah. Brutal. Bring in these. Bring in this. Weather the Storms come out. I think maybe we bring in the Duresses. Cut the Stream. Go down to 1 Pactdoll Terror. Maybe no Pactdoll Terrors. Bring in the Golem Foundries. The Inspector. Maybe I should cut the crop rotations. Trying to maximize like good stuff. So I guess I will. Now I guess it comes down to Scattershot. I could also just only leave 1 Inspector as a combo piece and just not play it out otherwise. Maybe that's fine. Can't believe they had a really good hand. Mulligan. Okay, this is maybe fine. Keep. Get rid of this one. We'll start getting our lands online. I wonder if I should grab a swamp or something with the Expedition map, but probably not because every swamp that's in my deck matters for the wildfires. Okay. Land. We'll grab a power plant. So will they go after the tower? They do. Luckily I have another one. Power plant. Play the Wellspring. And then go ahead and Spellbomb. Pass. Maybe I should have played the Candy Trail and then the Wellspring, but I'm not sure. Playing an Augur of Bolus. Let's see if they hit. Maybe they'll whiff. They reveal a Dispel. Play the tower and a Candy Trail. Okay, I want both of these. So top, draw a card. And then since they have Dispel in hand, I'm going to Viscera's Insight this right now. Drawing the Golem Foundry. And then play the Golem Foundry. I do have Duress now. What's cool is I can bobble back my Duresses, just keep putting Duresses back in the deck. They play a Mountain. See if they have another Wildfire. Mancer. Okay, we'll get rid of the Wildfire. Can't draw. I wonder if I should Duress them or not. I think no. Play Wellspring. We get a counter. Let's make another counter. And then Grim Search on the Wellspring. Take the Scattershot and the tower. Could also just be the Expedition map. We only have one tower left in the deck. I think it's probably the Expedition map because I can cast enough here. So we'll go map, and then power plant, bobble, and a bobble, and then pass. They preordain. I'm going to be looking for counter spells and interaction, things to exile my graveyard or my Golem Foundry. 4 mana available. They have the Dust to Dust mana, which is bad. Plays Augur of Bolus. Dispel currently offline. They whiff. Okay, love to see it. They do attack, so that's a mistake. Maybe they just have the Ephemerate in hand. They did not. Okay, let's bobble back the Grim Search. And they scoop. Shame scoop. That was great. Try again. Huh. Okay. I probably should throw this back. They mulligan to 6. Let's mulligan. Ooh, okay. This is great. And we'll just put back 1 insight. Our opponent has mulligan to 5. Looking for that Wildfire, I guess. So we're looking to dodge the Wildfire. So I will play my map out. We want to dodge their Wildfire, and we want to find a Duress to get rid of their hand. 2 mana. Passing. Okay. Let's draw a card. Finding a Candy Trail. Plays a Rustveil Bridge. So I could just play the Candy Trail into the counterspell that they're representing without playing my land first as like a bait. Then they counterspell it. They didn't counter. Okay. Surprising. I will bottom. I can top this. Play the land. Draw the Salvage. Or the Grim Search. Play Candy Trail. Pylons and a Prism. Okay. Top and top. Draw a card. Maybe they just don't have counterspell. They have 4 mana. Is it going to be another Drifter Ephemerate turn? Cast 4. Playing a Murmuring Mystic. Let's see. I can't kill that this turn. I'll play my Prism. I need Storm of 4. Draw a card. 1. Storm 2. Okay, so that doesn't work. Candy Trail. I need to find a tower off the top. Duress. Alright, I top and top. Play the Refractor, draw the Duress, play the Conduit Pylons, and I'll just top the land, make black, and Duress you. Take your Brainstorm. Ah. They drew into the Lorien Revealed mana. Easy. Suck. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. I'll make black. I think I Grim Search. Sack the map. Forms 1. A Duress. And a Grim Search. Make black. Go ahead and Duress you. Guess I take the Thraben Charm. Yeah. And then draw a card. Play a map. Power plant. I can just draw more cards, I guess. Make black. Draw more cards. So what do they have? Counterspell, 2 lands. They played a Volta. Okay, so they told me exactly what's in their hand. Oh, they can cycle the Perilous Landscape. It's pretty good. They attack for 2. Play Power Plant. I assume they're just going to snap off a counterspell. So let's play this Prophetic Prism. Just draw a card. They didn't do anything. Play Refractor. Draw another card. Play the Conjurer's Bauble. I'm going to put a Duress back in my deck. Play an Expedition Map. Grab a tower. I guess if I hadn't grabbed the tower, I could have eviscerated his Insighted into Scattershot. I messed up that. Darn. Okay, opponent's turn. Plays the Perilous Landscape. They cast Lorien Revealed. We're going to go black, Viscer's Insight on the Refractor. So they most likely, they did not counterspell still. What is going on? Okay. So they're just holding it in hand. 5 cards in hand now. And they forgot to attack because I messed them up. Let's play the Wellspring. Okay, Storms 1, Storms 2. Power. Make black. Insight the Wellspring. They're still not doing anything. Wow, okay. Very diligent. Because I'm passing. I'm going to discard the mine. Discard 1 swamp. I need to put my mine on the table next turn. They play an island. They have 5 cards in hand. Augur of Bolas. Storm 1. Finding a Dispel. So this landscape's out of their hand now. I think they're going to wildfire me. They did. Let's... I have 5. We'll make black and Grim Search. Or maybe I don't have to Grim Search right away. Let's wait until I search out my land so I don't accidentally mill it. Get the mount, get the swamp. Bargain. Sack a Refractor. A Dispel. Yeah, that's expected. Then I will make red. And then throw this at the Mermaid Mystic. They probably have to counterspell. Looks like they might have just another Dispel. They brought in Blue Blast? What? Weird. So we're going to get hit for 3. Play a mine. We'll make black. Or make black here. Grim Search. Sacrifice a Prism. So I have the Salvage. Definitely want that. And then I guess the Wellspring. Any order. Play the Wellspring. Draw a card. Golem Foundry. So I can play the Golem Foundry now. And then salvage. Get back all my stuff. Okay, we have 4 mana. So we can go Prophetic Prism. We can go Bauble, Prism, Spellbomb. And then put the Foundry Inspector. Put the Candy Trails on the bottom. They're probably going to counterspell the Foundry Inspector. So put down Refractor, Refractor, Wellspring. 1 Bauble, or yeah, Bauble, Inspector. Then we'll go like this. Play the Bauble. And then we Bauble back the Salvage. Just have all my mana. Play a Prism. Draw a card. Make sure that I get the Nile Spellbomb in place so they can't loop. Nile Spellbomb. Pass. We have 1 Eviscerator's Insight in the graveyard. Our opponent brainstorms. All of our Pactdolls are gone, so the only way for me to win is the Golden Foundries. I have to like get my scatter shots back and then get them that way. After brainstorming, they sacrifice, so they have 4 good cards in hand. They're going to wildfire me again. Fortunately, we don't have any more. I can decline to search. My stack is still good. We have no more swamps in the deck. Plays an Augur of Bolas. If I decline into search, my order is still the same. I can play my mine and then go off. They have a Preordain in their hand. The question is whether I think it's better to get the Visitor's Insight countered. Okay, they attack again, so I just might as well block. They didn't learn their lesson or they didn't care. I'll go land, Visitor's Insight, sacrificing the Wellspring. I feel like they would counter that, but I guess they want to counter the Foundry Inspector. So maybe I just wait on that then. Play a Wellspring, draw a card, Refractor. Like, I don't want them to be able to do what they want to do. Draw a card again. I'll play my Candy Trail. Well, Refractor. We draw the Candy Trail. I'm going to play Bauble. And that will get back my Scatter Shot so I can clear the board at some point. Play a Candy Trail. Okay, these are all good, I think. Top. Top. I'll gain 3 and draw a card. And I mean, I don't really need the now spell bomb, so I might as well candy trail. If they want to counterspell now, that's fine. And I can get in for 3. Okay, top. Send in the golem. They sacrifice a bird. Casting a preordain. I mean, looks like they might be able to beat me in the air if they can keep casting spells. Cast Archaeomancer. We're gonna just go ahead and get rid of your graveyard then. Don't really care that I can't draw. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. They're getting in again. I'm actually going to double block the Murmuring Mystic this time. Pop off another golem. Walk and block. Let's see if they shame scoop again. They're going to ephemerate the Murmuring Mystic. Okay. So now I should be able to duress their counterspell. Use the duress. They're going to cast the counterspell. Okay. Cast my Foundry Inspector. Cast a Candy Trail for 0. Another duress. I mean, okay, top. Prophetic Prism. What else is in your hand? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. I think they'd probably just wanted the trigger. Duress. Take your Preordain. Draw a card. Candy Trail again. Trying to find... let's bottom. So they have just Union of the Third Path at hand. Fine, I'll draw another card. I think maybe that was a mistake to draw the duress there. Okay. Find a Wellspring. Bauble. Return the Bauble. Expedition map. That's good because now I can shuffle my deck. Shuffle. Getting a mine. And then make black. Get rid of your Union of the Third Path. And then attack. Alright, they have 7. Let's see what happens. They use the Ephemerate. Maybe I should just like bottomed. Didn't really get anywhere. They draw for turn. They have Ephemerate and 1 draw. Ephemerate the Archaeomancer. Come on, opponent. Let's go. Do something. Probably gets the counterspell or the preordain. So they're taking the preordain. It means they either drew a counterspell or something else. Casting the preordain. Are we out of card draw? We have 2 Eviscerate Insights left in the deck. We've used 3 Grim Searches. They're getting in with the birds. I'll make some golems. Take 7, and then they have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that we are dead if we can't win. Oh, I have a salvage. I guess I have to try it. Doot. Make white. So did you draw a counterspell? Love it. Alright, GG. Okay, we had a lot of really grindy matchups. I think I've played enough Magic today for maybe a lifetime. Thanks again to the Portland area Pauper group for the deck donation. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.